it looks like, well, something's got a little bit easier with, you know, the, call it the cotton, I don't know, cotton candy.
Yeah. Yeah, I put my glasses on, and it seems I overestimated how much we were going to need, so that was helpful.
Does that mean we still got about 250,000 mats that came through, or?
No, I canceled the order.
Good.
60% through. So we have some excess, but it'll last, you know, quite a while.
Okay. All right. So, this draws up a... Okay, so let me think about some things. To me, this is how, outside of our purview, we are looking at, I forgot what the number is. I think it was 833. It got cut in half.
833.
Times 3, right? Times, let's say $12, because we need to be thinking about worst case scenario, right? Not working off the lowball estimate per mat. And I think 12 is...
It's about 30 grand.
Yes.
Almost
about 30 grand. And 12 makes sense, right? Based on what we've seen?
More or less.
We can probably... How much did you pay per?
11.
Okay. So even 12 is... Okay, so... And I suspect things are going to tick up. So let's say 30 grand. Let's say 35. Let's even price at 13 then. 13 times
32.5.
Actually, let's do 11 times it goes up by 0.2. What would that be? 13. Okay, good. Yeah. So 13 times 833 times 3. 32.5. Let's say 30. Okay. And then there's the actual housing, right? Like the key component.
Yeah.
That is where things get a little cooked. Because I was told that some of these are being found on the cargo ship. Now, is the expectation that we have to acquire these? I don't know.
Yeah.
How much is the rental of the cotton candy machine? I don't know.
Yeah.
So if at a low end it's 10K for, you know, a cotton candy cup, right? And fucking 10K for the rental of the cotton candy machine, you're looking at 50K before profit, right? Yeah. I have a strange suspicion it might be more than 10K. I'm lowballing.
Yeah.
So, I have a meeting scheduled tonight with, you know, Candyman, and you know, I'm gonna try to get some more clarity, because if we have to acquire these things, it's gonna be exceptionally difficult to function under, you know, under the table.
It will be. There's also the matter of the, you know, it's not really fully usable.
Right. Let's say we function off of those numbers I just gave. 50K. Yeah. Let's say 60K, right?
Yeah.
What is that? 50, like, okay, for all 50, we move all of it. You're looking at
3 mil flat.
Yeah.
Which is, if we're going off material costs, is probably, I'm in for 1.6.
Okay. Let's say we're doing at 60 per, right?
Yeah.
I think that right now that is a pretty good guesstimate. If we're assuming 10 for the main component, 10 for the rental, that's got to go back to Candyman, 10 for us. I think down the line we can reduce our own profits, but we need to factor in if we lose something or whatever it is, because otherwise entire operation is going to come to a standstill. right?
Yeah.
Um.
On the operation front,
Mhm.
obviously we have had some conversations about the candy factory, and there's I know you're not 100% certain you like the location of it now, but I have a location that I want to show you, but it
Okay.
will be extremely expensive.
Okay.
But we will do that. We will do that another time. It's going to be 15 mil. That's the asking price, but it's the biggest factory in town by a long shot.
So, one thing I will mention is the racks. Those need to be hidden. If someone sees that when they open the door, they can just come through.
That is the plan. Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. I started on it a little bit this morning, but that is absolutely the plan. It just gets hard to do that when you have 3 doors and only a tiny space, because there's a lot of ways into the place, right?
Yeah.
But I will make sure that happens.
All right, perfect. So now let's go on to, let's say we're looking at 60K, right? That's still a lot.
For us?
For the end user.
You think so?
Yes, because what's going to happen is they still need like
everything else.
Yeah. So I'm going to try to make some sense out of all this. But I think the conversation that I'm going to have tonight is probably going to add some clarity to things.
I think that 50 is doable, but we would need clarity.
Right. I mean, keep in mind, I'm still saying it's 10K per component, right?
Yeah.
Like, people could try to push for 20. See, the problem is that there's so many moving pieces, and based on how historically people react, is they could look at, let's say, they find out, oh, man, it's like 60 per or 50 per. They're like, oh, I deserve half of that amount, so we're going to do it 30, right?
Yeah.
That's going to be the tough thing, is individuals overestimating the value of those components, which is going to drive everything up.
Well, I mean, it's on them to realize that those are effectively paperweights unless they're turned into something. And they don't last forever. We know that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah,
They can haggle, but 5 days later, it's going to turn into, a garbage bag. So.
Let me see. Have I gotten a text from Doc yet? Okay, said roughly 30 minutes.
Princess did say that he is running point on the marshal's investigation of all that. So.
Who? Oh,
Princess
Dark is.
said that Dark is, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if you've seen this. I'll share it with you. This was a book that was shared with me yesterday. They encouraged me to take pictures of it, so I did. They needed to hold on to the original. But I had that conversation after I spoke with Princess, and this kind of corroborates part of her story. So.
A lot of what's happening right now kind of concerns me, specifically in relation to the DOJ has not made a state announcement. They're worried about information getting out there. They only wanted the mayors to know information, but they pulled in Princess. But it sounds like Princess is out just openly discussing these things, which I don't particularly have a problem with. But I'm worried she's going to get screwed. Or people are going to get screwed. I don't know why there's so much coveting of, like, this kind of information. Like, whose investigation's going to get fucked when it's everyday people that make their way at the lighthouse, make their way through the sewers. It's very odd.
Yeah. My honest opinion is that I can guarantee you the streets know more than the DOJ does, and the streets are talking. I mean, case in point, I get handed books like this all the time from people off the streets. Like, Princess straight up knew more than the DOJ, and they're the ones investigating this shit, so I don't know what's to be gained from secrecy at this point, but...
Yeah. Where do they have all the time?
Well, I mean, it's not like they're doing their job, so it kind of feels like they have all the time in the world to do dumb shit.
Yeah. Well, it's all going to be covered in blood soon enough.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Maxwell wanted to chat. I'm gonna probably do this before the meeting over at the city hall.
You gonna bring me back to my truck?
Yep.
It's at MRP.
You don't want to go?
Your time.
Hey.
Your timing is crazy. I am in another active emergency scene, so.
Well, I mean, you're a captain, so I mean, can you not break off? Do you not trust your people?
No, it's a 78.
Oh, okay. Yeah, give me a call right after.
Yep. We'll call you back.
Right, bye. Sorry, you were saying, Michael?
No, I've got some stuff I need to move up north.
Ah, gotcha. All right.
Yeah, and we're getting dangerously close to decay, so.
Makes sense.
Yeah. What I'll do is I'll run up there, and then I'll head right down to City Hall, and I'll try and attend for as long as I can, but I got 45 minutes. So.
Oh, yeah. No worries.
You like the flowers?
Yes. Fucking expensive.
Yeah, they are.
You're talking about the ones I got like a while ago, right?
Ones that last a really long time.
Yeah, holy fuck.
Oh, so my vehicle's at MRPD.
Oh, Mishmo, yeah.
If you can't, yeah.